you supposed to be, man?
I'm like a hula guy. Yeah, like I have a hat because it matches my hula. I have a watch because it matches my hula, and I have these glasses because it also matches my hula. And there's Ariel in Berserk.
Hey, famous people. Hey, y'all trying to buy some weed?
Cause all I need is love, love is on my mind. Love, love is all I find. Love, love, and I don't mind when I'm with you. Oh, cause all I need is love, love is on my mind. Love, love is all I find. Love, love, and I don't mind when I'm with you.
What is going on, guys? It is Halloween day. I'm on my way to work as we speak. After I get off of work, I'm going to be heading to Denton. I was talking to Billy, and he was asking if I was going to come down for Halloween. I wasn't entirely sure if I could because I work tomorrow, and I work today. And I kind of like keeping my trips to go to places on the weekends because I do have the weekends off and whatnot. So I enjoy, spending my weekends doing something fun. I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to be able to go, but I found out today that I get off early. It is Halloween. Damn it, I want to spend time with these people. As soon as I get off of work, I'm going to be heading down over there. I have my backpack, I have a costume in there. Let's see how the evening plays out. I don't know, I'm pretty excited. I'll catch up with you guys later. So, I just got off of work. I had some things going through my mind recently, like while I was at work. Omari, good friend of mine, I've known him since middle school, so him and I know each other for quite a bit of time. I was helping him with a project he had going on recently. Oh shit. I forgot what class it was, but the whole purpose of the project was a comparison between cultures. The differences between the culture when it comes to social life, traditional stuff, dialect, etc., etc. Just basically a comparison of both. And he had asked me because I'm Puerto Rican, fully born Puerto Rican. I've lived there for quite a bit of my life. I have vivid memories of living there, and I remember a little bit of like social interactions between other people and whatnot. He had asked me to do it, and I, of course, because I wanted to help him on his project, wanted to make sure he did well and got a good grade. So he's asking me questions about my culture, differences and whatnot, like when it comes to our lives. And one thing that came up to mind, well, first of all, it was the dialect. We started talking about the dialect, particularly the accents, is how we talk to each other and whatnot. Another thing that came up to mind was food, obviously. Our food is fucking delicious. And another thing that came to the conversation, our community. The reason why I say our community is because particularly living down over there was just, I don't know if it's a millennial thing. Maybe ever since we got introduced to electronics, that we just, I don't know, just stopped communicating as a community. When I was younger and growing up, I knew everyone in my neighborhood, or at least most of them. I knew most of the people, at least the people that my parents were, let me talk to, considering we used to live next to a prison. We knew each other very well. I know all my neighbors and I, we would hang out. I had one of my best friends, like when I was living down over there growing up, was my neighbor, and he was significantly older than I was. So it wasn't necessarily a thing about, similar age groups that we would hang out and whatnot. It was just, the community was just close. Everyone knew each other. I know everybody knows it. I haven't necessarily experienced that same type of dynamic in the US. That's something that came up in the conversation and I started thinking about it. And the reason why I brought that up, being interviewed by Omari, particularly right now, the situation is going down in Puerto Rico. The whole entire island has yet to have electricity, but they're working on it. Like, there was a screenshot posted the other night of San Juan with the city lights, on. Some places, like apartment complexes and whatnot, are trying to get power, which is awesome. It's not everywhere, but we're making progress. And I was talking to my mother. She likes to keep herself updated to the things that are going down over there on the island. She was showing me this post on Facebook. It was like, as soon as you acquire electricity, make a video of it and post it on this tag. My mom showed me this, she had a camera. She was recording as she was driving to her apartment complex, and then she sees that her apartment complex has light, has electricity. She's excited. She's fucking talking to the gate guy, the guy who's in charge of lifting up the gate for the apartment complex. It's a private apartment complex. He's just like, oh, I have power. Oh, looks like my apartment complex has power. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Super excited. She just like cheering. She's like, oh, we have power, shit, and that. It was just nothing but excitement. Typically, whenever you watch videos like that, you're just like, oh, wow, good for them. But as I was watching that, I just had like my goosebumps were coming up. It's making me laugh so hard because she, you know, she's very happy about it. It was really funny because she pulled up to her apartment complex and she sees, okay, this apartment has light and this apartment has light, but mine doesn't. Are y'all seeing this? The one on the left has light, the one on the right has light, but mine doesn't. I'll get back to you on that. The video stops. The whole message behind, as far as like the tag, I believe, is as soon as you acquire power, like don't be greedy with your power, you know, let them charge their phones or go to the ice maker in your fridge and give them like a bag of ice. Let them cook a meal or something. I saw that and essentially how I grew up. I mean, living in the neighborhood that I lived, everyone helped each other out. Just basically a neighbor, you're like, hey, can I have a cup of sugar? Can I borrow a couple of eggs? You know, like it's just people being good people and helping out their community and whatnot. It was just perfect. But nonetheless, my family's doing great. I'm happy. My family here in Texas keeps sending them care packages and whatnot. I believe we sent them like a generator, solar panels, so they can power their houses, care packages with food, clothing, whatever it is that they may need. I'm gonna try to see if I can contribute a lot more on the next wave of the whatever it is that we're sending down over there. I wish I could do a lot more. Maybe by the end of this video, I've come up with a way to have you guys maybe help me out to help them out. Maybe you guys can donate to the cause or something like that. I don't know, maybe I'll come up with a PayPal account or something. Back to the story, it really brought back some really good memories. I understand that this whole tragedy happening, a lot of people's lives are forever changed. I mean, my uncle lost his house. He lost everything that was inside of it. But he has a large, loving family that are doing whatever they can in their power to help him out. After everything that's gone through it, they can keep moving on with a smile on their face. I think anyone else can. It's kind of like a blessing and a curse. It's a curse because a lot of people don't necessarily have, you know, the resources to keep moving forward. But it's a blessing because, I mean, when was the last fucking time we as a community have like one-on-one help each other, just like, you know, actual social interaction. Currently on my way to Denton. I'm trying to see if I can record the rest of the night, yada yada yada, y'all know the deal. Yeah, so I'll see y'all soon. Lily, what exactly are we gonna be getting ourselves into tonight?
Some silly shenanigans. That's the game plan.
We might end up going to someone's Halloween party and then go to a house show, right, Billy?
Oh yeah, go to a house show, eh?
Go to a house show, eh?
He's in a white t-shirt and literally he wants to get cut open.
Me? I want to get cut open. Alright dude, so tell me, how does this work?
Alright, so I start painting. I get all this paint and I slap it down. Lots of paint.
Lots of paint.
Put it down.
Yeah.
With these guys, like these are companion pieces right here. So I put the paint on them and I splattered them together, turned it a little bit, and they became this guy. And I sculpted a rounded cylindrical figure.
Could you tell me who you are, by the way, so I can write it down?
Yeah, Sanford Black.
Sanford Black?
Sanford Black.
Dude, that's a dope-ass name.
SB.
SB, hold on. There you go. For sure, man.
Just I love little demons, and I feel like we all got little demons in us.
Everybody has demons, man.
Everybody's got little demons.
Yeah.
They can be celebrated or lauded. You can forget about them, or you can be proud of them.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm all about. Is emotion and feeling and what it is to be you, what it is to be me. And I try to promote that in bright colors and crazy forms. Psychedelia is a big part of my life. I love altered states, and I love portraying what that feels like, almost what it feels like for me to be awake. And that's what a lot of this is what it feels like to me to be awake. This is what my mind goes through. This is the pathways that I walk mentally every day.
Happy Halloween, Guillermo.
right, guys, so I have the lead guitarist and singer of the Cold Tonys. Can you please state your name?
My name is Michael Martinez.
Michael Martinez, dude. All right, can you tell me a little bit about yourself in the band?
I'm 23 years old. I'm Latino. I play in a three-piece psych jazz group called the Cold Tonys with a guy named Austin Kinney. Andrew Harkey. And myself.
So everything that you do you come up with it yourself, or do you have any inspirations when it comes to like you making the music?
Yeah, dude. Mostly I write like a lot of the tunes in themselves. They come together with the band in general. I listen to a lot of Hendrix, but the other two guys, Andrew and Austin, both listen to a lot of jazz. So they kind of fuse together nicely whenever we're writing tunes.
Well, I'll tell you what. Thank you so much for this small interview.
Para mis familiares en Puerto Rico, en Ciales, Mayagüez, Gurabo, Humacao, donde sea, los quiero mucho, estoy pensando en ustedes, voy a tratar de buscar una manera para ayudarlos a ustedes, no he parado de pensar en ustedes, es lo que quiero decir, los quiero mucho, bendición a todos, cuídense y los veo pronto.